You know, sometimes I wish Techno made cars. They'd probably be so affordable that almost everyone could afford one. That's exactly what I feel about their smartphones. Techno, alongside Infinix and Itel under the same umbrella, consistently surprise me with solid devices at budget-friendly prices. They don't just release phone for the sake of it, they actually deliver good quality at cost that people can manage. If there is one area Techno used to fall short, it was their software. But even that has improved a lot this year. This year alone, they've already launched several impressive smartphones. So in this video, I will be walking you through all the Techno's latest releases, highlighting their standout features, unique specs, and most importantly, their pricing. By the end, you will have a clearer picture of which one fits your need best. Before we go further, I noticed that a lot of people forget to click the like button, which is the easiest way to support this channel. So can you see that like button? Go ahead and tap it. I will give you 5 seconds to do that. Done? Alright, thank you. Let's get started. The very first phone Tecno released this year was Tecno Spark Go 1. After that came the Tecno Spark Go 1S. Both models were made for a completely different market. We don't get to see them here in Nigeria. At first, I actually mistook it with another Tecno device because it looks so much like Tecno Pop 9, but it is not Pop 9. There is really no need for either of these two smartphones to come into Nigeria. They are entry-level devices and the Pop 9 is already doing well. Bringing another version with the same specs under a different name will just be a duplication. Both the Spark Go 1 and the Spark Go 1S basically offer what the Pop 9 already gives. A 6.67-inch 720p display, 13 megapixel rear camera, either a Unisoc chip or a very low MediaTek processor, plus a 5000 mAh battery. Even the design is almost identical, so there is no reason to introduce them here in Nigeria again. Now, this is where things start to get interesting. After the Spark Go 1 and the Go 1S, Techno came all in with the Camon 40 series. Camon lineup has always been about camera performance, and the Camon 40 and its siblings don't disappoint. The Camon 40, the regular one, comes with a 50 megapixel rear camera. That number might not sound crazy. It delivers excellent photos and video. The lens also comes with OIS, optical image stabilization, which makes your footage smoother and more professional. Supporting that is an 8 megapixel ultra wide lens, and on the front you get a solid 32 megapixel selfie camera that performs just fine as well. It is not just about camera that stand out. The design of the Camon 40 deserves real praise. The camera island blends seamlessly with the back panel, giving it a clean, polished look. It is a plastic build with glass front, not Gorilla Glass on this base model, but it still feels durable and stylish. The Camon 40 comes with a 6.78-inch AMOLED display, 1080p resolution, the color pops and gives you that sharp visuals. Under the hood, it is powered by the MediaTek Helio G100 chipset paired with 8 GB of RAM, so performance is solid for everyday use and even some light gaming. One of the most exciting parts, and this applies to every device in the Camon 40 lineup, is the software. All of them shipped with Android 15 running on Tecno's polished custom skin iOS 15. Tecno is promising up to 3 years of major OS update here, meaning that you can upgrade from Android 15 all the way up to Android 18. That is a huge step up for Tecno and definitely it's worth mentioning. Tecno Camon 40 Pro 4G, this one steps things up with more durable design. It comes with IP68 and IP69 rating, making it dust tight and highly water resistant. And it is also protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 7i on the front, a curved display that gives it a more premium look and feel. The main difference between the regular Camon 40 and the Camon 40 Pro 4G is the curved screen. If you prefer a flat display, the regular Camon 40 is your best bet. But if you like that immersive feel from a curved screen, then the Camon 40 Pro 4G is one to go for. There is also Tecno Camon 40 Pro 5G, which is sadly isn't available here in Nigeria. That is a real miss because this phone is even more interesting than the 4G Pro model. It is powered by the Dimensity 7300 Ultimate chipset, making it 5G capable and more efficient than the MediaTek Helio G100 we see on the other models. Tecno also stepped up the display by giving it a 144Hz refresh rate compared to the 120Hz on the Camon 40 and the Camon 40 Pro 4G. Even the rear camera and the front camera can shoot in 4K, which is a big deal for vloggers and content creation. This version brings more power and features, but unfortunately, Tecno didn't release it here in Nigeria. The Camon 40 Premier is arguably the best phone Tecno has released this year, at least so far. Maybe something better will come later, but right now, this one stands as a true contender in the mid-range category. It is powered by the Dimensity 8350 chipset, which delivers strong performance for heavy tasks, multitasking, and gaming. The phone itself has a sleek 6.67-inch display. When it comes to camera, Tecno went all out on this one. On the back, you get a triple setup of 50 megapixel lenses, and on the front, another 50 megapixel selfie camera. So it is 50 megapixel all round. The results are excellent. They produce sharp and vibrant photos. The photo and video quality on here is flagship level. If you can afford the Tecno Camon 40 Premier, you don't really need to worry about other Tecno models or even those that are not available here in Nigeria. This one gives you everything you'd expect from a premium mid-range device. It is a bit more expensive than the competition, but it offers so much more compared to other mid-range phones this year. Following the Camon 40 Premier is the Techno Pova Core 5G. I won't dwell too much into this because it isn't really meant for our market. Tecno clearly targeted an entire different audience with this model. That said, it is quite an interesting device on the paper. Dimensity 7300 Ultimate chip, 6.78-inch curved display, 144Hz refresh rate, Gorilla Glass 7 eye, good cameras that can even shoot 4K both front and the back, plus a 5500 mAh battery. It will have been cool if we see this phone in Nigeria just to give people more options. But as I've said, if you can afford the Tecno Camon 40 Premier, you don't even need to worry about this one. Still, I personally like it when there are more choices available. To wrap up the Pova lineup of 2025, Tecno didn't stop at the Pova Core 5G. They also launched Pova 7, Pova 7 5G, Pova 7 Pro 5G, and the one I find most interesting, the Pova 7 Ultra 5G. If you are familiar with Nothing phones, you probably know their unique LED lighting and transparent back design. The Pova 7 Ultra 5G seems inspired by that same concept. But here is the kicker, it is way more affordable, and despite its lower price, it still managed to deliver solid overall quality and a polished software experience. Pova 7 Ultra 5G is powered by the same chipset found in the Camon 40 Premier, the MediaTek Dimensity 8350 chipset. For the display, it comes with a 6.78-inch 1.5K AMOLED panel with a 144Hz refresh rate and impressive 4500 nits of peak brightness. Super bright outdoors and smooth for gaming and media. Powering this beast is a huge 6000 mAh battery, supported by 70-watt wired charging, 30-watt wireless charging, and even 10-watt reverse charging. That is more than enough to keep you going all day. It has a 12-layer GPU cooling system to manage it during heavy gaming sessions, a 4D gaming vibration features, a dual speaker Dolby Atmos tuned for immersive sound. Tecno also added categorized game add-ons to make the gaming experience smoother. By now, you should have figured that it is a gaming phone. The standout feature here is definitely the transparent design with LED lighting at the back, giving it that unique futuristic look combined with a massive battery and powerful processor. The Pova 7 Ultra 5G is one of the most exciting gaming focused devices Tecno has released so far. I don't really think the Pova 7 Ultra is available here in Nigeria, and the chances are it is not coming here at all. That is really disappointing because Tecno is keeping a lot of their most impressive devices away from us. I remember last year when some of the Pova 6 series made it to Nigeria and they sold really well. Although I don't know if they sold really well or not, but Why skip us this time around? What exactly is going on? Now let's move to the Techno Spark 40 series. This includes the Spark 40, Spark 40 Pro, Spark 40 Pro Plus, and in some region, Spark 40C. The regular Spark 40, it is clearly designed as a budget-friendly phone. If anyone asks me what phone they can get under 150,000 naira, the Spark 40 is an easy recommendation. It comes with a clean, attractive design, solid display, powered by the MediaTek Helio G81. Storage starts at 128 gigabytes on the base model with memory card expansion. For cameras, you get 50 megapixel rear shooter, packs a reliable 5200 mAh battery. It is really offering everything you'd expect from a good budget device. The Spark 40 Pro takes things up a notch with a more premium look, with its rare design that feels inspired by Samsung. Gorilla Glass 7 eye protection, IP64 rating, that is the same protection level with the regular Spark 40. On the display side, you are getting an AMOLED panel with a 144 Hz refresh rate, 4500 nits brightness. This kind of brightness is something you'd normally expect on flagship devices. For performance, the Spark 40 Pro is powered by the MediaTek Helio G100, which gives it a noticeable boost compared to the base Spark 40, while still keeping the price affordable and accessible. Then when it comes to the Spark 40 Pro Plus, which stand out as the thinnest phone Tecno has released this year. For its slim design and overall balance, it is easily one of the coolest devices this year. The Spark 40 Pro Plus is clearly made for people who appreciate a sleek design, a curved display, and even wireless charging. Yes, it does support wireless charging, 30 watts, which is impressive for a device in this category. And despite being the slimmest phone Tecno has released this year, it still managed to pack a solid 5200 mAh battery, which is no small feat. The last Tecno phone I will mention is the Tecno Spark Go with the Dimensity 6400 chip, which makes it 5G capable. If this phone were available in Nigeria, it would easily be the cheapest 5G phone you could buy. It is clearly targeted at people who want affordable 5G connectivity, and it is also comes with a massive 5000 mAh battery, which makes it even more appealing. Unfortunately, it is another one of those models we don't get to see here in Nigeria. So for now, we'll have to just leave it at that. Software is one area where Techno used to disappoint. As I've mentioned earlier in the past, their software wasn't as smooth as it should be. It was laggy, filled with too many bloatware. But in 2025, Techno really stepped up. They worked hard to ensure that their software experience is smoother, faster, and more reliable, bringing it closer to the level of Samsung. Some level of bloatware is expected on budget phone, but this year Tecno has kept it minimal, a big improvement compared to the past. Another major highlight is the AI integration. Almost every Tecno smartphone this year, even budget ones, comes with useful AI tool. The minimum you find is about 12 to 14 AI tools, and these are not just gimmicks, they are practical. For example, features like circle to search, image eraser, and some smart AI tools are present, making the overall software experience much more better and more feature ready. Before we wrap it up, there is one Techno phone I almost forgot to mention. That is the Techno Pop 10. Pop 10 is another entry-level budget phone designed for people who just want a very basic phone without spending too much. It is a regular budget phone priced at around 100k, one of the most affordable options in Techno's 2025 lineup. So, what do you think? Which one of these Techno phones are you picking up? Let me know in the comment section below. Maybe I've missed one or two. Feel free to tell me in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like once again and subscribe if you haven't. Then we catch you in the next one.